Okay. So today we will learn about the non-parametric statistics. Please, you go to the Google Classroom.
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
Kavita.
Yes, sir.
Please, you read from non-parametric statistics to a non-parametric statistics. Please, you read.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir. A non-parametric test is a statistical method used to analyze data when the assumptions of parametric test are not met, such as when the data is not normally distributed or the sample size is small. Unlike parametric tests, non-parametric tests do not rely on specific population parameters. Non-parametric tests include a variety of techniques such as Mann-Whitney U-test, Kruskal-Wallis test, Wilcoxon-signed rank test, and Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. These tests are often used when dealing with ordinal or nominal data, or when the data violates assumptions required for parametric test.
Okay.
Difference between
Stop. Kavita, stop.
Yes,
So what we have understood, that is the broadly we can divide statistical tools into two categories. One is the parametric statistics, another one is the non-parametric. So parametric statistics, they are following the assumption of normal probability distribution. Okay, but the non-parametric statistics are not following the basic assumption of normal probability curve distribution. Okay, so can anybody tell me the characteristics of normal probability curve?
Sir, you are not audible.
It is the bell-shaped curve. Second one, mean, median, mode will be
equal.
0. Now will be on the
Yes.
same.
And it
That
is
will be
symmetric.
0. Mean, median, mode will be 0. Third one, again skewness will be be 0 or high.
0.
Skewness will be 0. And the data size will be unlimited. Okay. And when we are collecting the data, we are following the random sampling technique. Okay. But there are some situations, specifically in case of the medical situation, wherein medical researchers are dealing with effect of drugs on very limited sample. Okay. Then it is not possible to follow the random sampling technique, because the incidence of that particular disease, that is very less. Therefore, we cannot follow the random sampling technique, which is usually used for the parametric test. In that condition, we can use the non-parametric statistics. Okay. So Dhanushi, can you tell me wherein we can use the non-parametric statistics.
Yes, sir. So, for instance, when we are running short of samples, like you gave the example of any medical illness, and or example, we are doing an experiment in the sports field where we are introducing a new technique and we cannot have as many samples, then we use non-parametric test.
Wow, very good. So please you read difference between parametric and non-parametric test.
Yes, sir. Difference between parametric and non-parametric test. First, assumption. Parametric tests assume that the data being analyzed follows a specific probability distribution, usually the normal distribution. They also assume that the samples have equal variances. Non-parametric tests, on the other hand, do not make these assumptions about the population parameters. Non-parametric tests are distribution free and are used when the data does not meet the assumptions of parametric test. Data types. Parametric tests are suitable for interval or ratio which have meaningful numerical value and are often used for comparing means or regression analysis. Non-parametric tests are used for ordinal or nominal data which lack numerical significance and are appropriate when dealing with ranked or categorical variables. Statistical tools. Parametric test includes t-test analysis of variance, linear regression, among others. These tests are used for comparing means, variances, or assessing relationships between variables. Non-parametric tests include Mann-Whitney U-test, Kruskal-Wallis test, Wilcoxon's sign rank test, Spearman rank correlation coefficient. These tests are used when assumptions of parametric tests cannot be met with non-numerical data. Robustness. Parametric tests can be sensitive to outliers and deviations from normality. If the data significantly deviates from the assumed distribution, parametric tests may yield inaccurate results, whereas non-parametric tests are generally more robust in the presence of outliers and do not rely on the shape of the data distribution, making them suitable for a wider range of situations. Statistical power. Parametric tests tend to have higher statistical power when the data meets the assumptions. They can detect smaller differences or relationships. Non-parametric tests typically have lower statistical power compared to parametric tests. They might not detect subtle difference as effectively, especially with smaller sample sizes. Statistical tools. Median test. The median test is a non-parametric statistical test used to determine whether there is a significant difference between the medians of two or more independent groups. It is particularly useful when data is ordinal, skewed, making it inappropriate to use parametric tests like the t-test or ANOVA. Assumption. Non-parametric nature. The median test is non-parametric, meaning it does not rely on assumptions about the underlying distribution of data.
So may I ask you a few questions? That is, parametric test is sensitive to outliers. Okay. And whether
Yes.
the non-parametric tests are sensitive to outliers?
No, sir. It covers a wide range of data. That is why it is not sensitive to the outliers.
Yeah. But why not? What are the underlying reasons?
Because there is no specific parameter present. Like in parametric test, we have particular assumption for the data which we are collecting or the sample size. But in non-parametric test, there is no such assumption.
Here we cannot deal with any standard deviation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Therefore, we cannot find out any outliers.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Shall I continue, sir?
And Shima, can you tell me that is what is the difference between the types of data of parametric and non-parametric?
Sir, in non-parametric test, the data is on interval and ratio scale. While in non-parametric test, this is on category or nominal scale or ordinal scale.
Or ordinal scale. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So today we will learn about the median test. Okay, Shima, can you read median test?
Yes, sir. Statistical tools, median test. The median test is a non-parametric statistical tool, a statistical test used to determine whether there is a significant difference between the medians of two or more independent groups. It is particularly useful when the data is ordinal or skewed, making it inappropriate to use parametric tests like the t-test or ANOVA. Assumption, non-parametric nature. The median test is non-parametric, meaning it does not rely on assumption about the underlying distribution of the data. Comparing medians. The test compares the medians of two or more groups to determine if there are any significant differences among them. Ordinal or interval data. The test is suitable for ordinal, interval, or ratio data. It is often used when the data is not normally distributed. Involves ranking all the values from all the groups combined, then calculating the median for each group. A chi-square test is then performed on these medians to assess if they are significantly different. Chi-square statistics. The test statistics used in the median test is the chi-square statistics. Null hypothesis. The null hypothesis in the median test states that there is no significant difference the medians of the group being compared. Alternate hypothesis. The alternate hypothesis suggests that at least one group has a different median than the others. Interpretation. If the p-value from the chi-square test is below the chosen significant level, commonly 0.05, you reject the null hypothesis, including that there is a significant difference in medians among the group. Assumptions. The median test does not assume normality or equivariance, making it robust for comparing groups with different distributions.
Correct. Thank you. Okay. So in case of the parametric test, when we want to compare the means of two independent groups, then we are using t-test. Okay. But in case of the non-parametric test, instead of using the t-test, we can use the median test. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now I am showing you the data. Is it visible to all of you?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. This is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I get it from, I just click analyze. And there I find the non-parametric test. Okay. So it is written one sample, another is the independent sample. I click it. Okay. After that, I get this window. So my test fields is total score. And high and low, this is my groups. Now I run. Okay, now after running, I find that this is significant.
Sir, the
Okay.
screen is not visible.
Screen not visible. Okay. Now it is visible.
Yes, sir.
So after running, I get this one. This is the independent sample median test. And this is significant. Okay. 0.0001. That means the two groups are significantly different. And if we want to get the median, then we can do this thing. We can go to the data, split file, compare groups, groups based upon high and low, then okay. After that, we will click analyze, descriptive statistics. We will click the frequencies. And in their statistics, we will click the median. Then continue. So this is my dependent variable. Now I click OK. So I am getting these statistics. Okay. The median for control group is 34 and the median for experimental group is 41. This is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
And this median test is significant. So what is the step? First step is the analyze. Second step is the non-parametric statistics. Yes, second step. Third step is the independent sample. There is another thing, legacy dialogue. Again, we can use this one also. It is written 2 independent samples. We can click this thing also. Total score and high and low. That is the grouping variable. Define group 1 and 2. Continue. Here I have clicked the Mann-Whitney test. Options, descriptive. Continue. Then OK. So I get the descriptive statistics here. And this is the Mann-Whitney test. This is not the median test. This is another test. It is the Mann-Whitney test. But if we want to do the median test based on this one, non-parametric test. After that, independent samples. Then you have to take the fields. There is objective, fields, and settings. You will click the fields. Okay. And you will select the total score, test fields. That is your dependent variable. And this is your independent variable. High and low is your independent variable. After that, you run, and then you will get the result. So this is the result. High and low group, the result. After that, you will click the data and then split file. Split file. After that, you will click the compare groups. So these compare groups mean this high and low group. You have selected, then you can click OK. After that, you will click Analyze and Descriptive Statistics. There you can click the frequencies. And here you have to select the statistics median. Okay. Then continue. Then OK. And if you click OK, then you will get the median value. So one group is controlled. One is the control group and 2 is the experimental group. And you will find that is the experimental group performed well in comparison with the control group. I think this is clear to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I am requesting Farah. Can you show the questionnaire?
Yes, sir. Sir, one
Please.
second.
Please you share the self-awakening questionnaire and what is self-awakening. So Supriya, please you be careful. Huh? Ja. Where is Supriya? Nishu, you have own data, na Nishu?
Yes, sir.
What is your data?
Sir, it is based on Vimes scale, motivation scale, and RIF's psychological well-being scale.
Motivation scale.
Yes, sir.
Acha. So what is your objective?
So to find the relationship between the motivation and psychological well-being of teachers during online teaching.
Okay. Okay, Farah, can you share? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is all about the self-awakening. So it is a 5-point rating scale and 5 items are there. 47 data already collected. Supriya, is it clear to you? Hello, Supriya. Supriya, are you here? This is about the self-awakening. So I am aware of my strength and weakness and actively work towards self-improvement. I believe in my ability to overcome challenges and obstacles in life. I rarely reflect on my thoughts, actions, and beliefs to gain self-awareness and personal growth. I have a clear vision of my life's purpose and strive to align my action with it. I embrace change and see it as an opportunity for self-discovery and transformation. So this is the 5-point rating scale, and the participants, they have given ratings on this 5-point rating scale. Okay. And this is all about the strongly agree is 5, agree means 4. I think undecided is 3, 2 is disagree, and 1 is strongly disagree. So this is all about the self-awareness. So next one is the emotional control. So Dhanushi, this is your topic, na? Dhanushi?
Yes, sir.
This is your topic, na? Emotional control?
Emotional, yes, sir.
Okay, just to check. I am able to remain calm and composed in stressful situation. I struggle to effectively manage my emotion and prevent them from overwhelming me. I have developed healthy coping mechanism to deal with negative emotion. I am skilled at recognizing and understanding my emotion. I am able to regulate. What is this? Upward, move up. Hara, move up. No, sorry, move down. Okay, so I am able to regulate my emotional responses and choose appropriate reactions. So this is all about the 5-point rating scale. Okay, so you will get the 47 data and this on this 5-point rating scale.
Okay, sir.
And what is the next?
So systematic.
Cleanliness.
No, sir, systematic, sir.
Systematic. Systematic
Yeah.
by whom? She has not joined.
Okay, sir. So, so then next is cleanliness. Let me.
Yeah, cleanliness, I think, Kavita.
Yes, the mine, sir.
So where is cleanliness? No, below. Below. Okay, one sec. I prioritize cleanliness and make an effort to keep my surroundings neat and tidy. I feel more productive and at ease in clean and clutter-free environments. I enjoy organizing and find satisfaction in keeping things in order. I hardly pay attention to minor things and I ignore their impression. So you will find some items are reverse items. Okay. So these are the 5 items. And next is work-family conflict.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is for Shubrata. I experience minimal stress or tension caused by conflicts between work and family demands. I am satisfied with the level of harmony I have achieved between my work life and family life. I willingly participate in action or task with expecting personal gain or recognition. Go down. One sec. I derive satisfaction and fulfillment from the act of giving, of helping others, irrespective of any recognition received. No, I think this 5 already done. Okay, now you go to the top, the instruction.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
sir.
This is a study on assessment of human value orientation. This survey aims to explore and understand individuals' path-oriented values within their professional journeys. We seek to gather insight on how participants perceive their career paths, the significance they place on personal growth and development, and the strategies they employ to achieve their goals. Your responses will contribute to valuable research on the importance of path-oriented values in shaping successful and fulfilling careers. Your participation is highly appreciated, and your responses will remain confidential and used solely for research purpose. So you have to collect the name, that is the optional. If they are not interested, you will not take it. Oh, I think we have all the data. The gender, email, all the
Yes.
data we have.
Yes, sir, we have.
But we will not give you the personal information. Okay. We will give you only the data. Okay. So that is the instruction. Below are the list of items measuring one's orientation to some values. Read each statement and rate them to what extent you agree with the statement using 5-point rating categories given below. Okay. So this is the questionnaire. Students, do you have any question about any value? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So we will give you the values as well as we will give you the data. Acha, do you have the SPSS? Dear students,
I
Yes,
have,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
okay, if you have the SPSS, then you can deal with the original data. But if you do not have the SPSS, then you can tell me the descriptive statistics. We will give you the descriptive statistics. Okay, so how many people rated the item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That is important. And another thing is the mean, standard deviation, median, etc. And you have to do the sum. After that, you can use some data visualization technique like bar plot, pie diagram, histogram, okay, etc. That you can use. And the students who will use your own data, so please you report your data size, and what is your objective, etc. Okay. And the short description about your data, the variable.
Sir, whom should we report it to, or will you create an assignment for the same? Will you create an assignment for the same, or we should report it to like someone here in the group or in the group itself?
Yeah, I will arrange the one assignment there you will write down.
Okay, sir.
There you will describe your data. Okay. So Farah, we know that is who are the persons for which type of domain. I think Poonam has own data.
Yes, sir.
Poonam? Hello, Poonam. Poonam has some network problem. Okay. So we will give you the data provided you have the SPSS. Nishu, you have the SPSS.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mona Lisa has. Kavita, do you have?
No, sir.
Okay, then we will give you the descriptive statistics. Dhanushi,
Yes, sir, I have SPSS.
do you have the SPSS?
Yes, sir.
Then we can give you the raw data and there you can work on it. Okay. Subrata, do you have?
No, sir. Sir, I want SPSS.
Mona Lisa has SPSS. Subrata, do you have SPSS?
No, sir.
Okay, then we will give you the descriptive statistics and
Sir,
based
I need-
upon that you will.
I need SPSS, sir. It is running in my laptop. I want SPSS, sir.
Okay, now Mona Lisa, you have SPSS, I know. I am asking Subrata.
Sir, I have to
Subrata does not have.
install SPSS, sir. It is not opening in my laptop.
You do not have SPSS.
No.
Okay, then we will help you for
Yes.
your analysis.
Yes, sir.
So we will be not provided with the software.
SPSS is a software.
So we will be getting the software, right?
Yeah, that is the 1 month free version.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you everybody.
Thank you,
Please
sir.
you
Good
collect
evening.
your data from Para Madam and the questionnaire also, you will get it. And please you write down some of the basic concept about your construct and about your objectives also. So now I am closing. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Happy Puja.